Good morning, everyone. This is Jason Hulon with Hulon Jewelers, and we're back with another episode in the series of coin evaluation, or how coins are valued as far as collectors' valuation. Remember, in the last video, we talked about numismatic value, and we also talked about the metal content value. 64 or older coins are 90% silver, so you have a silver grading there that you can actually melt the coin down and it be worth money. And then you have the numismatic value, which encapsulates all of the guidelines of the Sheldon scale in the coin's value. And the Sheldon scale is a 1 through 70 point system. In other words, a 70 is a perfect, flawless coin, and a number 1 is a pocket-worn coin. So anyway, let's move on to something a little bit different. So there's key grading factors when grading coins, and you need to be aware of these if you're trying to collect coins or trying to sell coins. The first thing is luster. So this is the original frost mint from the mint, the frosting on the coin. And this is a coin that I don't know where I got this from, but anyway, see that frosting right there? That is indicative of the mint and where it was made, and it's been in this case its entire life. So the first grading factor is luster, and that's that little frosting right there that you see. So how worn is that? What good a shape is it in? Is it shiny like this part, or is it free from blemishes? So the next thing is the strike. This is grading factors now. Now this is a coin that I got from the North American Hunter Club. It is a collector's coin. It's 99.999% silver. And it's just a coin that has a 1 ounce of silver in it. But the next key grading factor is the strike. So collectors look at how well those lines are right there. The lettering, the stenciling, the actual, the bird, how detailed that stuff is right there. That is what you call the strike. Okay, so moving on. You had the luster, which is the frosting. The strike is how well the letters and detail show up. And then you have the surface preservation. So this coin has been in this wrapper all of its life, and it's a 1963, I think. Yeah, 1963. So what you're looking for here is the surface preservation. So it's been in this plastic all of its life, so you can see how well the president's outline is. You can read liberty very clearly. You can read in God we trust. Everything is very well preserved in this coin because it's been in this plastic. And that's surface preservation. If you look at this coin, it's about the same age, but you can see how the edges are starting to roll. The lettering isn't quite as clear. In God we trust is a little bit faded. Things like that. And as they get a little bit older, like this one, this is a 1944, you can also see the liberty edge is worn off. You can start seeing a little bit of rounding on the edge. You can see the detail starting to disappear. So that leads us to our last key grading factor, which is eye appeal. How well it looks to your eye. So you look at everything included, all the aesthetic beauty of it, the toning, the natural, how clean it is. Like for instance, this one is not very clean. And by the way, collectors, if you clean a coin, it degrades the value. Collectors don't like that. That little nick right there degrades the value. Anyway, the last one is eye appeal. So you have luster, which is the frosting. You have strike, which is how well the lettering is preserved. Then you have surface preservation, how well you can read or see the picture of the president. And then lastly, you have eye appeal. And that's nicks, blemishes, dirt, all kind of things like that. Okay, continuing with our series of coin evaluations.